Alright, so I hit live, and then I'm just gonna wait for everyone to come, and then I'm gonna explain how this all works. We're gonna do some viewer battles today. After the raids yesterday, I understood that some people were upset about the fact that they couldn't join if they weren't YouTube members or patrons. I fully understand that. So in this live stream, I'm going to do some viewer battles where anyone can join. However, I want to be very clear. There's going to be tough competition. So if you get connected, consider yourself lucky. Pokemon trainer Daniel, hey, Danny. Savage Cabbage, Toto, Max, Finn, Susanu, hey, welcome everyone. Let me just send out a notification in the NPC HQ Discord server. Then we can wait for everyone to come, and then I'll explain to you how we're gonna do this. You might have seen in the thumbnail that it says number 31. This is a continuation of the series back in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And so I'm looking forward to it. Z-Dude says, no, my battle team isn't done yet. That's too bad. There will be more of these in the future, so that's fine. Nintan, hey, welcome to the live stream. Frost Nova, hey, TechWise, good to see you. Final Rush says, I'm here, but I'm going to be muting the stream during our battle. Perfectly fine. That's, do whatever you feel like. Okay, so the rules that we're going to use are normal rules, single battle, 6v6. And that will be the case for the whole live stream. Yeah, but maybe this will be an incentive to get your battle team ready. Here we go. Emerson, hi also bye Nirth. Bye? Do you say hi and bye in the same sentence? That's sad. Let's have the claw out. Nah, you know what? This feels more like a champion kind of battle. I'm battling Final Rush currently. Okay, so let the battle begin. Okay, so the way this live stream will work is that if you have a look in the video description, I will have put a part there on how to join. Basically, if you have a Nintendo Switch Online and connect to the internet, then you can go to link battles and set code, and then whenever I post an 8-digit code in the chat, then it's just to hammer it out as fast as you can, and then it's just to hope that we get connected. There are likely a lot of people who would like to have battles today, but I will choose randomly by simply putting the code in the chat, and then there is one battle per viewer, so I won't battle twice. Okay, Trevor has a Butterfree, Noivern, Tyranitar, Lapras, Scrafty, and Ferrothorn. Ooh. I'm excited to see how this plays out. I'm so rusty. It's gonna be funny. But yeah, I got 30 seconds to choose my Pokemon. You know what? I can't really go too wrong with opening with Espeon, honestly. Alright, Brandon says, what's going on, Nirth? I'm battling you, the viewers. Anyone can enter, though the competition is high, so just be aware of that. And there we go. Ooh, this is loud, isn't it? Something like that. Hey. Alright, Emily Animates, hey, welcome. Uh-oh, the shiny Butterfree. I do think this is G-Max. Pog? Hey, Brandon, hey, Noah. Do you want to know how to get type null in Pokemon Sword? Yeah, you go to the battle tree, and then you're giving one as a giveaway from the person to the left when you enter. Alright, so Butterfree. It's special. Special. I'm way too slow for this. Not good. Okay, let's just see what Smoothie can do. Pokemon Trainer Daniel says, my username in Pokemon Sword is Pokemon Trainer Danny. That's great. In this live stream, I will post a link code in the chat just whenever there's a new battle coming up. And it's just the person who puts in the code in their game and gets connected with me gets the battle. However, I'll do one battle per viewer, so if someone sticks around and tries to get a second battle, I will not accept. Riley says, hey, how's your day? My day has been just fine. I watched the Pokemon news some hours ago. That was pretty funny. With the League of Legends Pokemon game. And then earlier today I published a members only video where I was discussing a potential Sinnoh remake or what I would like to see in one. And I was like, a moment there I was like, hang on. Is it a Sinnoh remake we'll get today? So I was like, oh, what if that happens? But yeah, the day's been good. Hope your day has been good too, Riley. Noah says, well, at least there is a ghost girl in the game. Snowy, hey! TechWise says, I don't have Pokemon Sword and Shield as I don't have a Switch. Ooh, hope you get one at some point. And I did not pay attention. That's not good. Well, let's go for it. Bart says, hey Daniel, I found a way to utilize Discord for the Battle You live streams. Is it like a giveaway bot or something? I'll last for 5 minutes. I think it's too complicated to connect it to the Discord, honestly. I think people are too confused for that. Ooh, Pokemon Trainer Daniel says, be ready to lose, Nirth. Yeah, if we get connected, I'm gonna make sure that... Wait, I'm not paying attention. Same storm. Ah. Oh, the old sign up. Penguin Job, hey, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. No, you? Hey, welcome. Alright, Smoothie was taken out. You know what? Let's go for the easy one. Yeah, I see. It's very similar. I would assume it was you. Noah asks, do you have a 3DS or a 2DS XL? Actually, I have a 2DS XL Pikachu edition that I haven't used yet. And then I have a regular 3DS capture card. I have a regular black 3DS just as it is. And then I have a new 3DS, the normal size, but that one's a little broken. The battery started expanding and whatnot. Roboblaster 4. Hey Nirth, I got 2 shiny Carvanha today in Omega Ruby. Ooh, good work. Let's see. I don't like this Butterfree all that much, so I think I'm gonna switch out. He's gonna Quiver Dance on me. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna call you Age. It's so difficult to find a way to pronounce your name. Yo, 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 Nirth. Hush is in the chat. Oh, alright. Hush. Got it. Emerson. Nirth. Hey, what's up? Sleep powder? Wait, I fall asleep as a Dynamax? That's not fair. Come on. And the Quiver Dance? It's not looking good. Oh, special attack, special defense, and speed, and I'm still... What a wasted Dynamax. It just fell asleep. Oh, man. Can you imagine? I could have sent in my Espeon and just sent it back. Noah asks, how many Gmax Pokemon do you have? I have no idea. I have a bunch of Gmax Meowth. Uh-oh. That was a baton pass. Emerson says, I already know how you do it almost the oh, alright. Shiny Lapras. Ooh, I like it. Ninten says, I'm very close to having my Aegislash battle ready. Oh, battle ready. That's awesome, Ninten. I'm happy for you. If I manage to finish training it and get lucky enough to battle you with it, it will be super... It will do some damage. Ooh, I believe you. And I better wake up now. This is embarrassing. Just blew my Dynamax for nothing. And then now he's gonna Dynamax, probably. Yeah, there we go. Uncle Charlie, hey. I've always wanted to play Sword and Shield, but I'm too broke to buy it, lol. Yeah, man, I feel you. I spent close to a year saving up for my 3DS back in the day, so I know what it's like. Yo, stop spamming. I'm gonna put you on a timeout for that. It's not fun. Shiver says, hey Nirth, yesterday I tried for 2 hours to get an own tempo Rockruff. Ooh. In the raid battles or in the NPC HQ? Max Gase here. It's not good. Hey, Get Dubs in the chat. Hey, welcome. That's nice of you to offer a Rockruff with the own tempo ability. Brostadamus, yes, this is some of my favorite type of content on your channel. I love watching live battles. Well, you've made it back. Good to see you. This battle has been going sideways for a little bit now. I was put to sleep right as my Dynamax happened. I slept for 3 turns. It's nothing good. Raid battles. Ooh, yeah, I understand. If you have a Nintendo Switch Online, I recommend you to head over to the NPC HQ Discord server. And that was a knockout. Not good. Noah says, thank you for reading the things we all say because you are the first YouTuber to read the ones I post. You're welcome. I try to keep these live streams pretty interactive and fun, so if you show up, then typically I'll get to answer at least some of your messages. Sometimes it just goes too fast and I can't keep up, but this Gigantamax Lapras is brutal. Oh, it was the baton pass, of course. I'm getting shreked by Final. Yeah, Pigeon Job says, have you played Minecraft Dungeons yet, Daniel? Not at all. I heard Robin and NPC HQ was giving it some good critique, but I haven't played it now. Probably won't in a while, if at all. I like vanilla Minecraft and it kind of stops for me there. Let's see now. Mr. Meme says, gotta love some Pokemon live battles. Yes, indeed. They're fun. Let's see now. This Lapras is brutal. Bart says, Grass Knot doesn't work on Dynamax. That's what you get. I know I'm a little rusty, so it's what it is. Part of why I do these battles. I want to learn too. And what better way than to expose yourself in front of a live audience? Oh man, I can't even remember my items. That's not good. Oh, it's doing nothing. That's embarrassing. Okay, well, it's not going anywhere. Donald says, hey, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Dynamax Dragapult says, yes, the live battles are back. Yes, indeed. Here they are. Carolina the Jesus, hey, welcome. Hugo Finn Moore says, what's your favorite evolution? Mine is Leafeon. Mine's Espeon, by far. Zachary Page, hey, welcome. Uncle Charlie says, I guess I might be able to afford it, but I wouldn't have a reason to, because I don't have many friends, and all my friends aren't Pokemon geeks like me, lol. Yeah, I mean, if you have a 3DS and you're happy with those games, go for it. Let's see now. Flinch Kiss, yes indeed. Classic from Gen 6 for me. I know it's older than that, but you know. Fat Eater says, is the GTS in Gen 8 good? Because the GTS in Gen 7 is full hacked Pokemon that get you banned. Sorry to break it to you, it's still bad, if not worse, because of all the raid battles that are hacked now. Z-Dude says, Nirth, I'ma battle you with my 4 Pokemon and just 2 random ones. Lamau. Also, I sent you a friend request. Then I have to ask you, where did you find my friend code? CV says, I'm new to Nirth's live streams and I want to know how I can battle you. So if you like a battle, these are random. That means that it's a small chance for you to get to battle. If you have a look at the video descriptions, the instructions are there. Basically, you go to Y-COMM, you connect to the internet, you open link battles. Then at some point, whenever this battle is done and whenever the other battles are done, I will post a link code in the live chat. You have to type it out on your game as well, and then it's just random who one of you gets connected to me. So it's likely that a lot of you will get connected with each other. That's fun. I recommend you to have some battles if that happens, and then just enjoy it. Billy Haggis says, just dropped by the stream. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. I've seen you drop by a few times now. It's always fun. Pokemon Trainer Daniel says, Nirth, 1 million trainers beat Zero Aura. That's awesome. I saw it. We hyped over it in the chat in the NPC HQ today, and I'm excited to get it, put it in my collection and home. And I may also train it real good up so that I can use it in raid battles. Yeah, I forget which one. So basically, if you saw it in a video, it is very likely the other user from Let's Go. I have decided to be very restrictive with this other profile now. Oh, this is just a shiny show off. Yeah, basically I've decided to be very... Yeah, yet again. I have decided to be very strict with who I add. So patrons, YouTube members, and staff members of the NPC HQ. The Switch only limits me to 300 people, and I do think that I'll hit that fairly soon. Get Dubs, YT says, Nirth, my shiny Midnight Lycanroc is Modest Nature, RIP competitive. Well, you can just train it up to level 100. Wait, actually no, what am I saying? At any point in time, you can get a mint from the battle tower using some battle points, or you can actually find it in the wild now on the Isle of Armor. I picked up a mint there, so I don't know if all mints are available. I assume so. But there, you can actually change natures now in Gen 8. Ooh, Bart says, I organized my boxes like I did. That's cool. I look forward to think a little bit more. You know what, I may end up having to forfeit here, because there's nothing I can do. Final's got 5 Pokemon left, I do no damage. And he outplayed me by far with his Butterfree, and that was the end of this battle pretty much. Danny says, you should do multi-battles with yours. We have tried that before. I personally do not enjoy them so much, so I prefer having a proper 6v6 battle. I mean, it could be fun to do something like that with patrons in the NPC HQ, just in the chat there, but during the live stream, it's way too much setup. I personally like it very streamlined. Just post a code in the chat and then the first one gets it. Hey Nirth, how do you change natures? There's an item called Mint in the game, and it will have the name of the nature that it will change to. So for example, there's a Modest Mint, there's an Adamant Mint, and so on. And so if you use that on a Pokemon, then their nature will artificially change. When you look at their summary, it will still say their original nature, I'm pretty sure. And then when you look at the stats, the red stat will be different, and the blue stat may also be different, depending on the nature. Penguin Job says, have you read Server Dev yet? If yes, what do you think of the idea? If you posted something new there, then I haven't looked at it. If it is what we talked in messages yesterday, then I gave you my thoughts in the DM, and I thought we could just leave it open for anyone else to give their feedback on it. Yeah, Dynamax says, give it a nature mint. Yeah, so basically, if you would like your, what was it? Yeah, with the Midnight Lichen Rock, you probably want a Jolly Mint or an Adamant Lint. Mint. Yeah, you probably have a lot of those. That's great. Reaper says, 2v2 is way more complex than fun. Never tried that. I have tried some 2v... No, I have tried... or wait, do you mean like 2v2 as in 2 versus 2 players, or 2v2 singles? Yeah. Yeah, there's no comeback for me now. Thankfully, finals chipped me out. I want to give him a proper win, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't feel the same if someone forfeits with 2 Pokemon left, but then beating them fair and square down to the last Pokemon. So that's the thing here. Using Stall against Nirth, I don't know who did that too. Ooh, wow, we got some self-promotion. Let's just not do that. Let's see now. The only way I can come back here is just to go for 4 Dragon Dances, with somehow Final not seeing that and sending out some answer. Let's see now. Yeah, no problem, CV. You got it. Joe says, hi Nirth. It's my dream team. It's my dream team. Got you to say hi. I'm unsure what you meant by that, so you'll have to repeat it if you'd like me to properly answer. I'm sorry. Savage Cabbage. Okay, I just threw together a battle team in like 5 minutes, so we'll see where this will go. Yeah, it's just see if you get a battle, and we'll see where it goes. You used a lot of candies. That's funny. That's just how it goes. Ironhead is gonna do some damage. I'm just gonna go for as many Dragon Dances as I think is reasonable. I'm gonna go for another one. Oh man, the Leech Seed though. Because of the Leech Seed, I kind of just have to attack now. I'm fast, I'm powerful, but there's no way I'm gonna one-shot this this Ferrothorn with Crunch. Even +2 won't do that. Yeah, to get the experience candies, you can do raids. And there will be more live streams coming up here on the channel where I'll do more live raids. Though, as yesterday, I'll do YouTube members, patrons, and staff members in NPC HQ, simply because it's a lot easier for me to manage with friend codes. And then sprinkled in, there will be some more Rockruff live streams where we shiny hunt. Wait, did it avoid, or did it just do no damage? Iron Barbs. Yeah, this is done. Good job, Final. You beat me fair and square. Man, that Dynamax, no, Gmax Lapras switch in after the Baton Pass Butterfree, that was a good play. I enjoyed it. Thank you very much for the battle, Final. Great, yeah, this was fun. Thank you very much for wanting to battle me. I know you're on a way different level than me when it comes to battle, so I enjoyed it. I saw some of your brilliance right here in the battle. I know you said you were a little rusty, but hey, let's compare the rustiness before we make any of those comments. So, link battle, and then basically just follow these instructions. You press Y to open Y-COMM. You press plus to connect to the internet. When it says local communication down there, that means that I am connected to the internet. And then we go down to link battle, and then you set link code, and then you have to type in the exact same code as I do. And so I'm gonna type out a code, and then I'm gonna type out the exact same code here in the chat. Let's just do that. Let's go like that. Alright, so Final says, yeah, no problem, man. What do you think of the team? So, man, the Butterfree switch in, baton pass. No, wait, you wouldn't say switch in. So, the Butterfree baton pass into the Gigantamax Lapras, that was real strong. That was, I did not anticipate that. And then for my Espeon to not be able to use Grass Knot, that was a bummer. And, yeah, the Ferrothorn is always scary, and the Tyranitar is also always scary. Tristan, hey, let's battle. But yeah, overall, I liked it a lot. It was fun to battle you. I'll decide the rules. Nintan says, good luck to whoever gets the challenge, Nirth. Yeah, good luck to Tristan. I wonder if that was Brostradamus? Linus says, my team isn't done yet. I've been too busy destroying Pidgeot in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to breed Pokemon. That's funny. Okay, let's do a different theme now. Muster is fun. Hey, Get Dub says, does anybody know where to get infinite nuggets? Nope, you have to play the game. I do recommend you though to try and get a Gigantamax Meowth, because then you can just use Gmax Gold Rush in the league, and that's just really powerful. So yeah, that's the way to go. Alright, so with Tristan's team here, he got a Dusk form Lycanroc, he got an Urshifu, whatever form, I don't know, Talonflame, Decidueye, Alolan Ninetales, and Toxtricity. And then I don't really know which Pokemon he would like to go with first, though it wouldn't surprise me if somehow he wanted to do the Alolan Ninetales. I'm pretty fast, though I can't really stop the Alolan Ninetales this way. This is a weird switch in for the first turn, but let's just run with it. I need to just do like, what, 20 to 50 battles to really get into this. And then I'll start doing some changes to my team, and then it should get good at like live viewer battles 75, something like that. Linus says, Final Rush, please may I have the Pokepaste? I like the team. Hey, Final Rush says, just so you have a more specific idea of what my team wants to do. Oh, you can send me the Pokepaste. That would be great. You know what? I would love that, because I really need to just look at a good team like yours and get some understanding of what's going on now in Sword and Shield. I was okay in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but it's way different now. Mega Evolutions are not a thing. I don't really understand Dynamax. Like, I used Grass Knot. Ling Ling says, got connected to someone random, and I don't know what to press to battle. Yeah, I don't know either. Wait, Toxtricity? It failed. It's a bummer. Well, electric type moves are super effective, so I may want to switch out here. I don't really have a good switch in. I realize now that I don't have any Pokemon to take special attacks. It's not good. Let's see now. Animals are pretty weak to electric, actually. You know what? Let's roll with it. Daniel says, how does this work? If you have a look in the video description, there is a section there that shows how to enter. You have to have Nintendo Switch Online. Then you connect via Y-COMM to the internet, and then you go to Link Battle, and then you set link code, and then you have to type in the code that I randomly will post in the chat. And yeah, if somehow you are one of the people who will be connected with me when I put that code in there, then that's good. Though I will warn you, there is tough competition here. Currently there are 43 people watching. I'm pretty sure at least half of you would like to join, so it's just one of those things. For more reliable chances to get to battle me, I would recommend you to become a patron of the channel. I host events every now and then in Discord, in the exclusive events chat, and so that's the way to go if you want to have a more consistent chance of getting to battle. And then also, typically when I do, you know, events in there, I get to focus more. It's a little much to focus on whenever I do live streams and have battles at the same time. So yeah, if you want a more competitive battle and a reliable chance, that's the way to go. And a link to that is in the video description. Linus says, that overdrive did a lot less than I expected. Yeah, I'm glad I survived. It doesn't look like you have any safe switches. Yeah, I don't know. My team is not balanced, I'm aware, but it's just, right now, I have put together a team of Pokemon that I just like using. Foul play is going to do some damage. Oh, it's a one-shot. You got connected to Gleam. Yeah, that's part of what can be a lot of fun with this. I will post a code, and if everyone does the code and are just okay with having a battle, it may not be with me, but you get connected to people in the chat here. Maybe that can be a good community part of this, to where I am not available in all battles, but battle each other, have a good time, and then if you just consistently come back and then consider the patron, at some point a battle should be realistic. Dynamax says, what did you race on that Rotom? I raced it in Affection, and whenever it's about to get fainted, it just gives you a winky, and then it says, Rotom took the hit for you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what the EVs are. I don't know. I don't like this. Let's just do Thunder Wave. Ninten. Oh, that one hit KO. I feel like that crit mattered. If it was a critical hit with the Decidueye, I didn't pay attention. Sorry. Then yeah, I was like, why did that one hit KO like that? I know that Decidueye is not that bulky, but it also doesn't have that big of an attack stat, and well, I don't know. I'm too out of this to give some proper analysis, but yeah, I was surprised. I was like, okay, well, here we go. It's not just damage, but it's a whole one-hit KO. Bakale says, rental teams are really good if you don't have a team to battle with. That is an option, though it is always fun to build your own teams, learn to breed Pokemon, train up your own Pokemon, and try to put them together in teams, because I feel like you rob yourself from the experience of actually playing Pokemon, because if you just use someone else's team, 75% of the work there has already been done for you, and you don't get that learning experience. So I do not recommend using rental teams for competitive battles against other players. They can be good for Battle Tower and things like that, to just get a basic understanding of competitive, but even just to get your feet wet, I would recommend to use your own Pokemon. Frost Nova says, can I join? So if you'd like to have a chance to battle in this live stream, you can have a look in the video description. Basically, there's a short description there of how to enter. It's random. I will post a link code in the chat whenever there's a new battle happening, and then it's just first come, first served. You're very likely to get connected with other players that are currently watching this live stream, and I'll recommend you to have that battle, get some experience, and enjoy Pokemon together with others. Maybe you can put in the chat here wait, I got connected to Trevor, who are you? Can we battle? And then I personally think that could be a great way to have everyone connect, and I think that could be a lot of fun. So that is my suggestion. Let's see what your Talonflame is made of. Ooh, it took it. Flame Charge. It's not good. Though I took it like a champ. And the speed rose. Z-Dude, GG to whoever I'm battling right now. Yeah, as I said, just drop the IGN of the player you get connected to in the chat here, and then we can all just have a good time, play some Pokemon together, and then some of you get to battle me, others get to battle others, and we just have a good time. Mr. Zazovia says, Shiny Kecleon. Did you find a Shiny Kecleon now, or how does it work? Blaze Fury, hey, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. We're having some viewer battles here, and instructions on how to get connected with me is in the video description. There's a small chance. This is just first come, first served. This is a chance where everyone can join. So that's what we do. Yeah, let's just do another Shadow Sneak. This is the way to go. Let's see. GetDub says it's Shiny Inteleon, Shiny Grimmsnarl, Normal Togekiss, Shiny Toxtricity, Shiny Midnight Lycanroc. Ooh, it's a nice team. And I survived the critical hit. Oh, okay. It came for another hit. I didn't know. Nils, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Pastelink says trading off 5 IV Rockruffs with own tempo Rockruff, and the trade code is 4020 2040. So if anyone would like to trade for an own tempo Rockruff, that is your code. Let's see now. I don't know. No, that's probably a little too opportunistic. Let me just use my Corvic Knight. Just got a pretty decent defense stat. Can take these hits, I think. Blaze Fury says, I'm good, how are you? I'm great. This is fun with some more viewer battles. I am trying to be a little more calm in this live stream than typically. I'm just trying to preserve my energy to make it more consistent throughout the live stream. And then also, I'm just trying to keep my head fresh with the battles here, so I don't start doing really stupid things. And yeah, just overall, have a good time. Surging Strikes is such a cool looking move. I agree, it looks like Ninja Stars and like... I look forward to get my own Urshifu. I personally haven't been able to finish the DLC. I've been stuck with either how-tos or house tours or things like that. I've been prioritizing these live streams, and so it's been fun. Edric Hall says, I have a question. If I catch a wild Pokemon level 60 and train it up to level 100 and bottle cap it, is it viable for competitive versus training a level 1 Pokemon? Alright, so the way I would answer that question is that you would have to look into EV training, because the level doesn't really do that much. It just has to be level 50 for battles. I don't remember if the game automatically scales them up if they're not level 50. So the important thing is really to have good IVs and to EV train it, and then also to give it a good nature. And then I suppose also having a proper moveset and an appropriate ability with some thoughts around how you will use it on your team. So you will need to give it an item. But though generally catching a Pokemon in the wild works just fine. So let's see now. If I have a look at my Pokemon here. Zippy Flames, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate it. I'm plus in defense, or defense, and special defense. The hail is about to wear off. Let's use the power press here. Peyton says, it's my birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Let's see if I can find the birthday emote. Here's the cake. Oh man, this was difficult. It's a very small window to like click in. There we go. I think yeah, there we go. Bunch of birthday cakes for you, Peyton. I think it's appropriate with a roost now. Flamethrower. Alright, so long I don't get burned, I'm fine. Richard says, it's my birthday in 5 days. Ooh, I hope you have a great day. Hunter says, my favorite Pokemon on my team is my Gigantamax Gengar. Yeah, that Pokemon looks really cool. He's just so cool, and ghost types are my favorite. Daniel Kastner, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Here on the channel, I do these regular live streams where I either shiny hunt, do viewer battles, sometimes also let's plays. That's fun. And also some breeding. And then next to these, I publish short and concise how-to videos of just the recent games, and I've been doing that since Sun and Moon, so there's around 1,400 videos here on the channel made to help you on your adventures. And then next to that, I am also publishing bigger edited videos where I go in depth on various game mechanics, so if that's of interest to you, then be on the lookout for those. And then that's YouTube. I am also putting a lot of effort into my Discord server, which you can find an invite link to in the video description. It's displayed here, the NPC HQ. And so we have around 17,000 members, and the main thing that's happening there is just general chatting about Pokemon, and we also have a pretty fair structure on how to like do trades in the games. And so thank you very much for the battle, Tristan. I think you did well. That Talonflame was kind of crazy with a flamethrower that caught me off guard, especially when my Corvic Knight was +6 defense. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for being here in the live stream. Bibu, hey. Lina says, I got a 5 Ivy Larvesta, one step closer to my competitive team. Ooh, that is music in my ears. I hear, yeah, Volcarona. Adrian, hey, welcome. CV says, wow. Gaiak Dagger says, whoa, cool. And then Pastel Link says, who traded me there, Silvally? That's funny. Shiryu, hey, welcome to the live stream. Alright, let's get on to the next battle. So I'll head over to Link Battle. I am connected to the internet, and I'll set up a new code. I'll also put that in the chat, and then the first come, no, it's first come, first served. So the first person to connect with me now will get the battle. So let's do like this. I don't know what the lag is, so we'll just see what happens with that. The Thompson squad says, hello Nirth, how many shinies do you have? I used to have between 50 and 70, something like that. But then a few weeks ago, I did a bunch of shiny giveaways for my staff. Hey, Bart, that's fun. Yeah, I did a lot of shiny giveaways, so now I probably have between 40 and 60, somewhere around there. I haven't counted them, honestly. Especially with Let's Go, it's just nuts how many shinies you can get there. Edric says, thank you for the answer. Your advice is very helpful. I'm very glad I could be of any help to you. Alright, I'm going to get a little faster with my button clicking so we can do more battles in the live stream. And then I will try to put a bigger focus on the battle now. So I have been battling with my one team. Let's just do another. Bart says, yeah. Ooh, Flipside has been a patron for 40 months. The way to do this is, there's like no space, but basically when a patron sends a notification, I do exercises. So I'll have to do that before the battle begins here, or I'll just have to do some insane jumping because I'm gonna do whatever those jumps are. I'll probably have to do it in two. Okay, I'm just gonna add here. I got 1 minute and 20 seconds to do those jumps. It's 40. Thank you very much for joining Flipside. It's gonna be brutal. I worked out today, and I went to the grocery store, and I walk, and it's just, whew. Okay, let's go to it. 40 of these jumps. Can you see me? Yes, you can. Awesome. funny. My legs are crazy. Flip side. I'll do the rest after the battle. But thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for being my patron for over 3 years. That's insane. I hope you're doing well. Whew. I don't have space for push-ups. I mean, I could try to the battle. I could try to do something really awkward and put my camera here. It's gonna look so funny. Finn Moore says, I'm dying. Ooh, me too. From getting exercise on the way. Heavy breathing. Demonetized. I'm just kidding. Nintan says, are you going to switch up your team at any point? Everyone must be studying it and found a way to get past it. Whew. Yes, that is the problem with these live streams, but it's just what it is. I do have a second team prepared, and then yeah, I just need to catch my breath. It's so warm in here too. That's the thing. Ooh, okay. I will use the other team at some point in this live stream, and then that'll be fun. Okay, my Espeon did not do well. It's probably a Scarfed Heracross, and I used whatever move it did. Mega Horn. It's great to have a replay like that. Alright, yeah, Togekiss should be a good Pokemon to send in. Penguin Job says, Nirth, do a backflip for me. Well, I don't know if you've seen or not, but I have it on my Patreon, where if I at some point get 100 patrons, I'm gonna make a massive video saying something like, this flip goes out to flip side, or goes out to, or goes to, or whatever. And then I do a flip, and then I do that for each patron. I'm currently in the process of trying to figure out how to go about the first goal that I'll make the video for, that I have now passed. It's just the move, the how-tos, too much to focus on. And then I want to make sure that once I publish that, I just yeah, I need to make it so that when I publish that video, it will look good on yes patrons, because I don't want it to be super cringe. And having a video of just doing 180 push-ups can very quickly get cringe. So I'm trying to figure out something funny in terms of editing or something that makes it very obvious that the intent is to just say thank you for being patrons. Yeah, okay. Daniel says, Dark Tower Gang. Oh yeah. I haven't I don't remember which tower is which form. I just know I like the single strike form. I wonder if it's the water type. But also, well, it would be kind of dark to just knock people out in one strike, I guess. Penguin says, how many Patreon supporters do you have at the moment? So right now, I have 12 patrons. They are all listed here, and they are coming up. Oh, okay, it's in the next sequence of text, but yeah, they're listed in the live chat, or at least most of them. It is the $5 tier. The $2 tier is not really a tier. It's more like an option for those who would like to, who have either, like Flipside, been supporting for years, and it's just like, at this point, it's just a meme. I have supported you for 40 months. Do me some push-ups, and here you go, a little bit of support, right? Okay, so Flipside says, I'm doing so-so. It's tough times, as everyone knows. I lost a lot of motivation. I just want times to get better. Man, I feel you on that one. This semester, it's been hard. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you on that. I personally think it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Though I think once it actually gets better, it's going to get real good. So I have that at least. Vitrina says install today. Jax says thoughts on the direct. That is a good question. So I am personally very happy with the project. Like, they did mention working together with Tencent a year ago, and that was just put out there, and then I guess it's just everyone's expectations are way too high. Like, we just got the DLC for Isle of Armor, and the Crown Tundra is still the next new thing. So if you anticipate something beyond that and then don't get that and get disappointed, I feel like that's on people, honestly. So I, for one, look forward to play this new Pokemon Unite game. I don't know if it will have a lot of longevity. I did talk to Michael, Darth Shiftry on Discord. We were watching the live together and just hanging out in voice chat, and that was fun. And one of the things that was brought up there was just with a game like that, it is very necessary for there to be a lot of combinations on how you can use various what is it called? Combinations. Wait, let me start over again. So with the different Pokemon, it's important for them to be possible to be used in many various ways, because if not, it very quickly will lose its fun, I guess, because when there is an infinite amount of ways you can either play your character independently, but then also when you interact with other players and strategies and things like that. I'm getting PTSD from this. I can't watch. Yeah, I'm just button mashing at this point. I'm in a battle south. That's funny. Penguin, that's funny. Biboo Edric says, I think the direct was just badly executed. If they said beforehand that it wasn't anything to do with the main series, there wouldn't be a problem. Well, they didn't say that it was anything. They didn't say that it was main series at all. They just said, we have an announcement that we feel is worthy to postpone a week so that people can have their attention on that. Flipside says, Nirth, stop flinching. I hear you. I Dynamax now. Ooh, I used all 15 power points. That's not good. Because that means that when I'm done with this Dynamax, like, that's it for me. I'm gonna just flinch. No, not even flinch. I'm gonna struggle to faint. GetDub says, will anybody recommend a Pokemon that could go in double battle with Lycanroc? I don't remember. Is that the Lycanroc that has Sandrush? Because if that's the case, then you can use Tyranitar with Sandstream and then get the Sandstorm bonus. Linus says, I don't think Pokemon Unite will have advantageous microtransactions. I think it will just be cosmetics. MOBA games typically keep an even playing field. Yeah, I hope so too. And really, when you look at other things that Pokemon has done in terms of microtransactions, Pokemon Quest, Pokemon Go, I guess, is what comes to mind. We'll just see what happens. Struggle OP move. Yeah, it is what it is. Dorito says, my team of shiny legendary Pokemon plus 2 non-shiny Pokemon and 0 aura is complete. It took me about 2 years to complete it. So if anyone wants to battle me, feel free to ask. Yeah, so the way I would go about that is, yeah, look at me struggle. Struggle real good. Yeah, so whenever I put a new battle code up here in the live chat, then I recommend you to, like, if you're ready to battle and you would like to battle me, but somehow get connected to someone else, just have that battle, have a great time, and then just let's come together as the live audience here, and including myself in that because I'm having battles with you, and then we can just all have a good time. When do you think Pokemon Snap will release? I have no idea. When you said it, I was like, oh, that's right. We got Pokemon Snap. Why are people complaining about no Pokemon Sinnoh remake? Pokemon Gen 9 and Gen 10 and Gen 11. That's a joke. Okay, Haxmax. Let's send in the Haxorus. Yeah, I think maybe next March. That would be cool. Dorito Chan says, sounds fun. Yeah, that's my recommendation. I don't know if Kinetico can do me anything. It's just to see if I can set up faster than it can damage me, and then just... Oh, the Toxic. I thought that Chansey didn't get Toxic. So I guess this is a transfer Chansey. Linus says, so it turns out I got 2 more 5 IV Larvesta from the leftover eggs. Maybe I'll give them away in the NPC HQ. That's nice of you. It is also possible to really recognize that you have some valuable Pokemon and then look for some valuable trades in return. Because that is something that I think is important. When you trade, that you get something good back that you're actually appreciating and want. Because that way it actually feels good to trade and not just like, oh man, I spent 5 minutes on this. It's not that hard. Famous last words. I like to see you in this battle. James says, I want to battle Nirth, but I know I would lose. Well, so far, I lost the final. I won against Tristan. And then I don't know what's going to happen now with Bart, but man, this Chansey. Has this been the whole battle? Just trying to get this Chansey off the field? He did say he would stall though, and I didn't pay enough attention to actually come with a counter strategy, but yeah, it is what it is. The Midnight with no guard? That's the hidden ability, but I thought the regular ability was Sand Rush. Ooh. Shiny... I don't remember the name of this Pokemon. Scorlipede? Nah. Oh, you have to go now, Dynamax? No problem. Thank you very much for hanging out. It was great having you here. Namuno says, looks fun. Yeah, sure is. I'm poisoned. Man. It's not fun to be put on a timer like that. Isaiah says, oh my god, hi. Hey, welcome to the live stream, Isaiah. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Get dubs, says ye. I still have some own Tempo Rockruff that I can use for trades. I'll give the Larvesta away as well. Taz says, hi. Wait, that was Norwegian. Hey, can I battle you? Well, the way that this live stream is set up is that if you go to the video description, then there's a section explaining how to get a chance to battle. This is no guarantee. There are 50 people here watching right now, and probably half of them were you. I would like to battle. So basically, you just connect to the internet. You need Nintendo Switch Online for that. And then I'll put up a link code on the screen at some point. And then from there, it's just to put in the link code that I put in the chat. And you're lucky if you get connected, because a lot of people will be interested in battling. And then my recommendation or suggestion is that if you are ready to have a battle and you don't get connected to me, and you get connected with someone else, it's likely from this live stream, and I would be very happy if you would all come together and battle each other and make it a good event here for everyone involved, because it's fun to have battles, and if you're watching this live stream waiting for the next battle anyway, like, that is a fun way to spend your time. And so Z-Dude says, hey Nirth, how many hours have you played in Pokemon Sword? I have about 50. Thank you for the question. I think I have around 280 on this save file, and then on the other save file I have around 50, so yeah, 300 plus. I have spent a lot of time in Let's Go too though. I really like Let's Go. Man, these attacks does no damage. Let's Thunder Wave it just in case. Taz says, does anyone have a Rockruff with own tempo? I already have both shiny other forms, and I need to complete the family. Ooh, I like that. So some people in here are offering own tempo Rockruff, and so it's just to see if you can get connected with those. And then I wish you good luck with that. The alternative is that you can head over to the NPCHQ Discord server. An invite link is in the video description, and basically there are a lot of people trading over there right now. The own tempo Rockruff video that I made took off. It's on the way to 100,000 views, and the main way that I recommend people to get own tempo Rockruff is joining the Discord. So a lot of people have done exactly that. Nintendo says my code. It's a lot of random numbers. Hunter says, whoever I'm battling, you're really good, but I'm better. Winky face. Ooh, never mind, he healed. I'm about to faint. It's no good. Pastel Link says, I got some. Want one? Penguin Job. Man, I say your name wrong every time. I'm about to say penguin, and then it says penguin. You know, Let's Go is fun indeed. I've played it a lot. Yeah, I recently also got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. My main copy is Let's Go Pikachu. And so my project there is to build up a living dex with my OT, so OT Daniel. And then I needed Eevee to fulfill the last Pokemon that I don't have. And then the goal there is just to keep working on that living dex for Let's Go, and over time swap out Pokemon when I find them shiny. And then someday it would be really fun to have a full-on shiny living dex for Let's Go. One of the Pokemon that I would like to shiny hunt in the future would be, ooh, one shot. I'm not paying enough attention. Yeah, one of the Pokemon I'd like to shiny hunt at some point is Articuno and Mewtwo. Okay, I'm getting beaten hard by you, Bart. You're doing a good job. Evolving Larvesta is brutal. Not in Sword and Shield. You just use some XP candies, Linus. Hunter says, GG, Slim Pig. I thought I had that, but that Corvic Knight got me. Yeah, that's brutal Pokemon, if used properly. Alright, thank you very much for the battle, Bart. I appreciate it. You are a strong battler, and I had no chance against you. Drew says, you're a good battler yourself. Keep up the great work. That I assume was for Hunter. Alright, so that was the third battle of the live stream. We're going to do another one. And the way to go is to connect to Y-COMM. You then connect to the internet by pressing plus. Connect to the internet. You have to have a Nintendo Switch Online for that. And then you have to go to Link Battle and set the link code. And you have to set the same link code that I now do if you want this to work. And then basically I'm just going to search. And it's first come, first served. And so that's the way we go in this live stream. If you are interested in a more reliable way to get to battle me, it is possible to consider becoming a patron. This way of viewer battles, where I just paste the code in the live chat, is the only way that I find it reasonable. It's the only manageable way to actually get to have battles with people, just because I don't know, it's a lot of setup to try to keep up a waiting list. People don't show up, and it's just a mess. And so yeah, that's what I would like to say with that. So with live viewer battles like this, it's just random who gets connected. And yeah, a more reliable way there is to become a patron, a $5 patron, and then you get access to the event ticket. And I will be hosting regular events in the Discord, in the events chat, where you can participate if you've been a patron for at least 1 month, because then you can get the event ticket rule, which is yours to keep for as long as that system is in place. And then essentially, it is a much better way to get to battle me, because now during the live streams I'm not fully focused. It's a little difficult for me to manage everything. I do my best to have an interesting battle and all that, but like if you really want a good battle, that's the way to go. So while I don't promise a battle anytime soon, if you become a patron, that is the most reliable way. So the event ticket is yours to keep once you get it, and it requires 1 month of patron to get that. So instead of having a Discord where you have to pay to get access, you pay to get access to the event ticket, and then through that you just have infinite access to events in the future, so long I keep that system in place. And so that is very recently put into place. I think that's going to be great. So Flipside says, Nirth's Patreon link is here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Flipside. When you become a patron as well, you get to send out a patron notification, just like Flipside did. I don't know if I'm able to do 20 in one go. I may have to split it up in 10-10, and so I do the 40 in this live stream. But I'm just gonna see if I can do 10 now. My legs are falling off soon. Oh, that was 10. Ooh. 10 more for your flip side. Alright, the first Pokemon here is Raichu. I think I want to go for Calm Mind. We should be in a speed tie here, if I don't remember incorrectly. And I get the Calm Mind, which means I'm better set up for taking its hits. And so, Daniel says, I really want to battle. Yeah, I just went through the recommendation there if you want to yeah, get a battle with me reliably. So the patron is definitely the way to go, because you can see like this live stream has now lasted for a little over an hour. On average, there have been between 40 and 60 people here continuously for an hour, and so it's just a lot of people. But I will do a lot of these, so just be on the lookout, and then yeah, just be lucky with that code, I guess. Hunter says, I misclicked. Flipside says, oh god, just wait till we get to the 100 range. Yeah, it's crazy. Now if you like team up with... Oh, Mega Man Gamer has become a sponsor. That is an old notification. I have to fix that. But thank you very much for becoming a NIRTHEART member, Mega Man. I appreciate it. That's great. Welcome. That made me very happy. Alright, let's use Psychic on the Charizard. Ooh, that gives me a great segue to just talk some about YouTube members as well, or the YouTube memberships. Basically, I have made it so that Patreon and YouTube memberships are two different things, and they make sense to have at the same time if that is of interest to you. There have been some patrons in the past who have pledged $10 a month, and so with YouTube members being $2 and Patreon now being $5, that makes for $7, and so that's like the complete experience if everyone, or if you want everything. And then the benefits for becoming a YouTube member, it's genuinely the it's the easiest and probably the best way to support the content creation done here on the channel, to become a NIRTHEART member. And one of the reasons is simply you show up in green with a nerd heart next to your name, and when you comment in my live streams or in any of my videos, you will show up with that symbol, and it's like I'm supporting this channel, and that's like a thing there. And then I have also a pretty good system set up now with the YouTube memberships, so that you get access to the monthly live Q&A. Those are currently not live. They're even better because of the live streams here. I don't feel it's special enough for me to just answer a question during a live stream, and a lot of people can't even join just due to time zones. So with scale, I will have to do those live, but currently I'm literally recording a video per YouTube member once a month. So all of those are to be found in the members only videos in a playlist on the homepage of my channel. Alright, so that was a lot of talk about YouTube members. Let's get back to the chat here. Henry Martinez says, I know I sound like a beggar, but I really want a regular Eevee, nothing special. It's okay. Oh, Henry, no problem. So if you would like an Eevee, if it's in Sword and Shield, there is a video guide on the channel on how to catch it yourself. Alternatively, you can head over to the NPC HQ Discord server. A link to that is in the video description. And we have a lot of trade chats set up so that it's easy for you to find the trades that you would like to do. So for a trade for Eevee, I would go to Other Trades 1 or Other Trades 2 in the Sword and Shield category. So that may be able to help you there. Though it may also be that someone in the chat here can help you. Finn Moore, hey, welcome back. I need to refill my water after this battle. Alright, so Angel says, I don't find streams like this, so I want to battle you. Alright, so if you would like to have a battle during this live stream, there is a lot of demand for it, but the instructions are put in the video description. Basically, you have to have a Nintendo Switch online for us to connect. You have to connect to the internet via Y-COMM. And then you have to go to Link Battle. You then put in the code that I'll share with you in the live chat under here. Whenever I put a code there, you just type it in as fast as you can, or try to time it, I don't know. And then there's a chance for us to get connected. And then basically, the next step after that is that I recommend everyone, if you're ready to have a battle and you don't get connected with me but someone else, like just have that battle, be a part of the community here, have a great time in the live stream. Even though you may not get to battle me, it's still a fun experience, I would hope, to get to watch the battle here, have a battle of your own, and just enjoy Pokemon. So that's the way to go. Let's see now. Flip side, how do you have a blue name, by the way? It looks kind of cool. Mine is gray. Yeah, so if you are a moderator here on YouTube, that's basically what it looks like. And so, yeah, I'm typically a little restricted with who I add to that. And so, yeah. Let's see now. My Urshifu is now level 98. Have been training him like mad. Ooh, great job, Finn. I like it. YouTube, hey, welcome. Glad to see you. I've seen that you've been popping into the streams a few times the past days, and that's great. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, I might still win. If that was to me, then I'll try. Man, I didn't. I mean to do foul play, but you know, no problem. All right, so, man, but that was exciting though. Whenever that notification shows up, I'm like, yes, another person. Like to support the creation of short and precise how-to videos that benefit a lot of players. Literally, the past week, I've had like 300,000 to 400,000 views on my videos across the channel. It's great to be able to put those together, and then also put a lot of effort into the community building over on Discord with a server there. It's a lot of things behind the scenes to be able to actually welcome thousands of new members within a few days. So I'm glad that it's been working okay the past few days. Richard says, I forgot to flip in Dynamax. Well, it is what it is. Ooh, good game. Yeah, people be battling in the chat. Thank you very much for that. That's great to see. It's always fun to see everyone enjoying Pokemon. Nate, hey, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. I think I'm just going to keep Rotom on the field here. I don't want to do some sketchy switches or anything when the battle is going this well. So that's the plan. And so after this battle, there is another battle coming up, though I will have to refill my bottle. And then let's do some more battles. Battles, and more battles. Let's do the Aegislash. I think this can be a good switch in. I don't remember fully if it's invested in defense, but pretty sure it can take a hit. If not, the Shadow Sneak will take out the Rillaboom. Ooh, big damage. Right. Yeah, the foul play is foul like that. Alright, so now the opponent here has one Pokemon left. I think it was Ace. Oh boy. Change your nickname. I think the most reliable way for me to go about that is to just King's Shield, Sword Stance 1 or 2 times, and then just go for the Iron Head. GG, good battle, Nirth. Staying hydrated is more important than a battle. Yeah. Martin says, do you think you'll play Pokemon Go Fest 2020? I will. Ooh, that's a good reminder. I personally haven't looked too much into it, but I am interested to check out what that is all about. I don't know if it costs anything to get the pass or what it is. I'm not up to date. Pokemon news is not my strength. Like literally yesterday when we did the Zero Or raids, I was like, how does this work? Hunter says, my Snorlax can't do anything. Well, that sounds like the perfect thing to say if you have an evil strategy. Let's battle. If you'd like to have a battle, I can recommend you to have a look at the instructions in the video description of this live stream. Basically, it is random who I get connected to. If you want a more reliable way to get to battle me, you can consider becoming a $5 patron on patreon.com/Nirth. And then what that does is that if you're a patron for 1 month or longer, then you get access to something called the event ticket, and that is yours to keep. And so with that, you can get invited to events in the Discord, in the exclusive chats there. So yeah, thank you very much for the battle, Hunter. I assume you are Ace since you talked about your Snorlax. Good game, Nirth. I knew I can win. You know what? I think you did a great job. I hope that you'll continue to battle and that you'll continue to practice, and at some point I'm sure you're gonna beat me. I've played a little bit, but with some practice I'm sure you could beat me. So with that, I'm gonna refill my water. No crazy messages. Hope the moderators can help me with that, and no crazy donations. So see you in literally 30 seconds, and then I'll do some more battles. So stay tuned, everyone. Alright, I'm back. Let's set up a new battle code, and then yet again, I have repeated this a few times in this live stream. But if you don't get connected to me and you would like to have a battle and you're ready, just have that battle with whomever you are connected to, and then we can all be a part of the experience here with the live stream. And I think that could be a lot of fun, because there are just a lot of people who will be searching for me, and then if it's not me, then you can still have a great time. So let's use this code now and get on with another battle. Let's just do this as our code, like this. And then I'm searching. And so let's see what happened in the chat while I was gone. Pokemon trainer Daniel says, ooh, your mom just cut your hair? My mom used to do that too, and now I do it myself. Or at least partially. My girlfriend had to help me out because my equipment was not proper to cut hair. So next time I'll have a proper machine. Great. Dorito-chan, hey there, Pokemon trainer Daniel. Hey, I like the interactions. Alright, so the battle rules will be normal, and I'm going to be focused. So I just had a big sip of water. I'll do the last 10 jumps for Flipside at the end of this battle. Alright, so yeah, we got some chat messages. Primarina. How do you join the battle? So I think I explained it just now. If not, it's just to rewatch the past 2 minutes or something like that, and then that should give you a good indication of how we do it. Then Penguin Job says, I remembered that every staff member had access to the event ticket a while ago, right? I've seen it, it's been removed. What's the reason behind this? Right, so I was looking for a way for me to make a better system with YouTube members and with Patreon. And so at some point I decided to keep the event ticket. I decided to keep the event ticket, but I gave it a new purpose. And so that is the reason behind that. If you would like access, if you would like access to that, then the Patreon is the way to go. Now the way that I have it is that if you are a patron for 1 month, it's yours to keep. And then there are some exclusive chats there. And so the only thing that staff members used to be able to have access to is not the Discord, but the Minecraft server. And you still have access to that. I've just given you manual access. And then essentially what I did was that instead of having a $10 tier on Patreon, I made it a $5 tier, but with lower expectations as for when things are happening in terms of events. And so it gives me more flexibility to do it like this, because then I can just host events when it fits me. I can be more in dialogue with everyone on Discord who has that ticket. And so yeah, that's the thought there. Let's see now. What do you think of shiny Sharpedo? I think it's pretty cool. Oh, you have one? That's epic. Man, the Dark Fairy. This was not a good switch in. I'm gonna switch out. Let's see now. The live chat is going like crazy. Let's see now. It's probably a good idea to switch in. Smoothie, I think. Link. Can I add myself to the queue? So in these live streams, there is no queue. There is a random chance for you to get connected. I'm just gonna post the battle code in the live chat. I have tried in past live streams like this to have a queue. It doesn't really work all that well to my experience, just due to the size of the live streams that I have. We've had between 40 and 60 people continuously here now for 1.5 hours, and there's no way that I could manage a battle queue like that. And then, so the two options, if you would like to have a battle with me, is to join one of these I Battle You live streams. I'm going to do them regularly. And then the other option is to become a patron, get the event ticket, which is yours to keep even just after 1 month. And over there I host more reliable battle events, I guess, because there are less people over there. It's also easier for me to manage multiple things at once. I'm more focused in those battles, and it's just an option. So Finmore says, Spriggan, I know, stupid. The Sauce Guy, hey, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you the past couple days in the chat. Hey, Nirth says, YouTube Corf Maker? I don't know if that's a bad word or not. Nice trainer card, thank you. Focus Sash came in clutch. Yeah. This is typed with my nose? I'm going against someone named Chance. Ooh, good luck with that. I hope you enjoy the battle. Let's see now. Pokemon Trainer Daniel asks, can someone give me a shiny Pokemon even if it has bad stats? I just want one. Ooh, my recommendation, if you would like a shiny Pokemon, if you have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, then, well, yeah, then that is a game that is very fun to shiny hunt in. And then if you have Sword and Shield, I'd recommend you to finish the Pokedex, get your hands on the shiny charm, and then I would also try to find a foreign Ditto. Don't look for the 6 IV foreign Dittos, they don't exist. No one's just gonna give you those randomly, but if you just want a shiny, just any Ditto with a language tag will work, and you can use that when breeding in the nursery, and then while doing that, there's a 1 in 512 chance to hatch a shiny Pokemon. And nothing feels better than to actually work for the shinies that you get, and for it to have your own original trainer name on it. And so that is my recommendation. There are some shiny hunting live streams here on the channel where I shiny hunt for Rockruff currently. That can teach you a few things if you would find that interesting. Alright, let me see if I can do some smart moves here. So Kamao, man, it pretty much is Rotom. That is my counter to that, so I'm just gonna go with Thornwave. Nicole, hey, welcome to the live stream. Man, you didn't get a notification. That's too bad. I know YouTube, even if you subscribe and even if you have the notification bell, the notifications are unreliable. The way I've chosen to fix that is that in the NPC HQ Discord server, which you can find a link to in the video description, it's featured under the big screen here, but I have a chat set up there called Get Roles, and essentially you can just react to the bell emoji, and then you'll be assigned the notification squad role. And right before every live stream, I post a notification in news that I'm going live. So if you would like reliable notifications every time I post or host a new live stream, I don't do it for any kind of video, but for the live streams I always do it. So that's my recommendation there. Martin says, wow, I didn't know you were from Norway. I'm from Sweden and been in Norway several times. Norway and Sweden are really close to each other, almost like Kanto and Johto. Yeah, I know, it's pretty funny. There are actually a few Scandinavians here in the chat. Yeah, Lipside and Nicole, and then, yeah, I'm also Scandinavian. Let's see now. Sean says, where can I find people to breed me a Rockruff? In Discord. So if you head over to the NPC HQ, then there are trade chats in the Sword and Shield category. One of them are called Request DLC Pokemon, and the two others are Other Trades 1 and Other Trades 2. And so if you go to one of those trade chats, you can request a Rockruff, and there are a lot of people trading there right now, so it's just to head over there, and it's free to join, and it's set up to be a resource for Pokemon fans. It's a place to come and have some safe trades and to have some interesting discussions and chats about Pokemon. Special Kamao, yeah. Howdy Flipside. Long Chom? Long Chom? I don't know what that means. Sorry, yeah, man. Summer. I don't remember which Pokemon took me out. Kamo, of course. Let's have some fun with Hydreigon, because my Hydreigon is really fast. And it does a lot of damage. And it's super effective. So unless there's a switch in into a fairy type, it's gonna do some damage. Unless I'm slower and get one hit KO. That's the nature of not knowing competitive anymore. Johnny, GG, welcome to the live stream. Nintendo, you could still pull it off. Well, we'll see. Kamo is really fast. You know what? I think I'll just have to send in Eclipse, because that was brutal. Latendo says, for how long do you play Pokemon? Do you mean like just in this live stream, or for how long have I been playing Pokemon? Because I probably have played Pokemon consistently since I was, what, 7? I'm 22 now, so that makes 15. Though I've spent a lot of time not into the competitive scene, just I like Pokemon overall. It's really since 2015, 2016 that I understood that there was competitive battles at all. So yeah. Jay Westra, hey, welcome back. I remember you from the past live streams. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great as well. This live stream has been a lot of fun. And we're just doing viewer battles. And yeah. Dolo says, I bet you can... wait. I bet you I can... beat everyone in a battle with no restrictions. I don't know. We have some tough battlers here in the live chat, so you have to challenge someone and see if that works out for you. Let's see now. Oh, ever. Yeah, I started playing Pokemon when I was very young. I always liked Pokemon, the anime, and just the trading cards, and also playing Pikachu and Smash Bros on the N64. Those were my first encounters with Pokemon, so Pokemon in general has been in my entire life. Like, it's been in my life the whole way. I'm born in 1998, so it's just been essentially there always. So for me, visualizing and imagining a world without Pokemon, it's a little odd. Hunter, Blackout says, anyone want to battle me? Loser has to trade a shiny. Let's make a bet. Ooh, sounds scary. And Sloop subscribed. Thank you very much for that. Here on the channel, I do regular live streams like this one. I do also host live streams where I shiny hunt or do some breeding, or sometimes I also do Let's Plays, which is fun. In addition to that, I publish shorter and, well, short and concise how-to videos to help you on your adventure. I've been doing that pretty consistently since 2016. And there are around 1,400 videos here on the channel made to help you on your adventures. And then there's a third category of videos that I make, and those will be the edited videos, which are bigger and scripted, and I go more in depth on a game mechanic and try to teach something away about the game. And so that is what you can expect from subscribing to this channel. Whoa. I didn't know you were that much younger than me, LOL. Yeah, I mean, 22. It's 2020, 98, yeah. You know what, I realized the other day that I didn't remember how old I was. I was just sitting in the couch and was like, man, it's been so long since I actually thought about it, because I became 20, and that was like the date for me, okay? I'm an adult, like, undeniably. I pay my own bills. Fair, I don't have a full-time job, but I'm pretty much responsible for myself and myself properly. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm an adult now. And then I was thinking the other day, like, man, I don't have a crystal clear image of like, yes, I'm 22, this, that, and the other. So it's funny like that. Richard, hey. Yeah, please, if you guys want to have battles with each other, nothing would make me more happy. Because that is exactly what I'm trying to bring with these live streams. A proper Pokemon experience where we all come together, play Pokemon, have a great time, and look at my roster rate just get demolished. Alright, let's see now. Penguin says, sorry Nirth, I gotta go. See ya, it was a really fun stream. Good luck on the battles. Thank you very much, Penguin. I'm very glad you were able to drop by. It was fun having you here, and I wish you a great day. Blackout says, anyone want to battle? Yeah, go for it. If anyone wants to battle each other in the live chat, go for it. If you made it here to the live stream, and yeah, there are two purposes, I suppose. It's either to just come here and hang out, that's perfectly fine. And then if you also want to battle, then there are a lot of people in this live stream right now who are very interested in that too. So that is my recommendation. Hunter says, I have changed my team a bit and am ready to battle you again. So typically how I'll do it in a single live stream is to only battle a given person once, and then the odds are small to get connected. As I said, there are between 40 and 60 people here consistently, and it is fun if you just put in the code that be a little more less crazy with your messages, Dolo. Yeah, so if you want battles, then I would just type in the code that I put up in the chat, and then if you don't get connected with me, just have that battle, enjoy it, and that's how we do things. Hey Nirth, I'm the champion in Pokemon Shield. Ooh, that has a proper cling to it. The Pokemon champion. Well, I think this battle is pretty much over. There is no comeback here. This Mimikyu is way too strong. So if you would like to make a bet, I would recommend you to find a third-party individual that both of you trust, and then essentially trade that person the 2 shinies. Mose, thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I just went through the whole like what benefits there are or things to expect by subscribing to this channel. Though another thing to add there is if you want a little more notifications than just being subscribed, then you can hit the notification bell. And then if you really enjoy the videos here on the channel as well as the live streams, you can consider becoming a YouTube member. Your support goes toward the creation and hosting of the live streams and the videos, as well as the community building over on Discord. Put a lot of effort into managing and thinking about how to properly structure a server with literally 17,000 members. Not everyone is active every day and at all times, but still, there are at times thousands of members dropping by within a very short amount of time. And so when the focus there is for it to be a place to find safe trades and just a friendly atmosphere, then just require a lot of work. So that is what that support goes toward. So that was my little YouTube member spiel. Sloop says, welcome. Henry says, can we do a single battle? If you're talking to me, I'm only doing 6v6 singles, and I'm searching for whatever viewer that put in the code. I see Grace here. That's graceful. Let's see if we can have a battle. If I'm on local or on the internet. So in order to battle me, you'll have to have the Nintendo Switch online. And the reason for that is the local connectivity only works if you literally sit in the same couch. And so I'm the only one in this room. And so it won't work if you don't have a Nintendo Switch online. And so Dorito Chan says, I'm against Nirth. Oh, good luck with that. I think I'm going to go back to this team. It's a little more well thought out. And I'm also a little more used to these Pokemon. So let's do Hop. I don't know why this theme is in here. Man, I remember... No, I don't remember, rather. The name... This team is going to be a little difficult. Let's see now. Let's do... Let's see what I can do here. No, I mean... Man, I'm sorry. I clicked too fast. My bad. I have to forfeit. I can't battle you with 2 Pokemon. Cause I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Grace. I'm gonna forfeit. We're gonna do a rematch. Oh, it's painful. Everyone is leaving. A lot of people are coming. Some people are leaving, and that's just how it goes here. So, yeah. I'm sorry. I'll have to forfeit this. I only got 2 Pokemon, and I guess I could try, but I think you would like a proper battle, and so that's what I'm gonna give you. Forfeiting, and then I'm gonna reconnect. I'm sorry, I clicked too fast. I'm not used to this new layout, and yeah, it would not be fair to you to get the chance to connect with me, and then you get a lame battle because I only used 2 Pokemon. So yes, let's play with the same rules. And I'm gonna choose all 6 Pokemon this time. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to do this to Reader-chan. That's graceful. Yes, indeed. Here's some team. I can't wait to have a Volcarona again. I'm gonna build an entire team around Volcarona because, yes, it's an OP Pokemon, but I like it. It's a great Pokemon. I, for one, had a good time in Gen 5, especially post X and Y. It was such a weird thing for me personally to go back to the 2D Pokemon games, and I feel like Unova kind of did that to me years after. I don't know how to explain it. It was to the point where I got a new copy of Pokemon Black 2 recently for my American capture card, so at some point I'm gonna do a let's play of that here on the channel. That'd be fun. Nothing serious, just goofing off and playing through the game and getting a proper save file. So that's gonna be fun. Sneaky Boy says, how long do you plan on streaming? So every day I have a hard exit on 9 p.m. GMT +2. That is Norwegian Standard Time. And so I try to get or go live around 6 p.m. Though that never happens. Something always gets in the way. I'm a little late, you know, things like that. So realistically, I'm connected live at 7, 7:30, and then I get to have like 1.5 to 2 hours of live streaming, and that seems to be a lot of fun. It's very consistent. It's at the same time every day. Basically, no other time during the day makes sense for me. Earlier, I'm eating dinner. Later, well, I'm sleeping and hanging out with my partner, and then earlier in the day, all of you are sleeping, so it's just one of those things. And man, that was not a good idea on my part. Linus says, do you want one of my 5 IV Larvesta? That is very kind of you, Linus, but I'm already in the process of breeding. I've made it pretty far, so I would much rather have you trade that to someone else in the Discord and then get something good for it back so that we can do it that way. I don't know what it is, but I think it's very important to set yourself up for some proper trades at least every once in a while, where you make a trade and you feel good about it, because that's so important to get that like connection with trading and playing with people, and you have a good experience. Typically for me, if I don't do giveaways and I trade with people, I'm very often giving things away, unless it is with some of my close friends that I deeply trust. Then I'll just release the Pokemon, because my Pokemon home collection is very valuable to me, and I've really worked hard for that, so I am very strict on which Pokemon I let through. And yeah, so that is something that I'm currently trying to figure out myself, like how can I play in a way that is fun for me, because at this point in time it feels like I'm doing people a favor, and that I'm spending my time a lot doing that when I'm already putting a lot of my time into how-tos and Discord and everything. So yeah, that's partially why I've made the trading club. I know I haven't been very active there since I made it, and it's also partially why I have the Pokemon chat in the staff category, for those of you who are a member there, because it's very great to have a small group of people you can actually trust, that don't just hang out in sketchy Discords and do RNG raids, you know. Final says that's a hacked Zero Aura. That's not good. Typically, I have a very hard exit on that. I haven't been clear enough in that or in this live stream, though. I guess that is a thing to keep in mind. Dorito-chan, yeah, just be careful with the Pokemon that you get surprise trades. It's unfortunate they filled with hacked Pokemon. A lot of the raids are really bad, and yeah, the GTS and just general. If you don't go to a reliable server, then it is what it is. So typically our recommendation there is just to release it and forget about it, because if you accumulate a lot of these Pokemon, then you may end up getting the punishment that those who hack directly themselves are given, which is lost access to Pokemon Home and online services and things like that. That's just the technicality of it. The other side is Pokemon is a monster hunter collector game, and so like the big thing here is collecting monsters, playing together with others to do all that. And yeah, if you can have some intrinsic value in all the Pokemon that you get through the value of getting it from someone else, a friend, things like that, or a Pokemon that you really like that you've caught yourself, things like that, that's the way to go in my opinion. And so thank you very much for pointing that out, Final. Regardless of transfer, you cannot rename event mons. Yeah, when it comes to legitimacy, just a general advice there is to be a little cautious if you are unsure who you're talking to in terms of where you're currently at with knowledge like that. There are some people who have literally played competitively for a decade and are very, very knowledgeable in very, very specific details. So typically a way to go there is to try to find some of those reliable people to talk to whenever you're unsure. And the way we have decided to go about that in the NPC HQ is to use or offer the help chat for everyone there to then post questions about legitimacy, things like that. And then we have a special role called a Pokemon detective, and then they should have a lot of knowledge on these things. And then Final, I know we have to update that a little bit, but you know, that's the principle. Man, that was a bad switch in. Thank you very much for moderating. I was keeping too much focus on the battle here and just talking, you know. Let's see now. Yeah, you need to make sure you're connected to the internet, and the way to go there is to get Nintendo Switch Online. The way this battle is going, it seems like I will be hosting a new battle soon, so I can show you how it works if you're unsure. Man, this is brutal. I'm just getting slapped. Awesome person. Just a PSA for everyone. If you find me when searching to fight Nirth and I instantly leave, I'm busy breeding Porygon. Says awesome person. Thank you very much for the what would you say? The PSA, the just, you know, information there. I suppose the last part there is just to yeah, just let everyone know what your IGN is so that we can be on the lookout. But yeah, generally speaking, when I put a link code in the live chat, I recommend everyone to be ready, have that battle if it's not me, and then we get a community sense here around these live streams. You come to battle, may not be with me, though I'm gonna try and have a lot of battles here. There will be more live streams like these coming up, and then for a more reliable way to battle me, you can consider becoming a $5 patron on patreon.com/Nirth. And then basically, if you are a patron for 1 month or more, you gain access to the event ticket roll in the Discord. and that's yours to keep for as long as that system is in place. And I host more reliable battle events there, where it can be on different times of day. Like these live streams will be at this time always, because it's just the way to go. A lot of you are from the US or Canada. We're here in Europe, and so this is just a good time to live stream. And then, yeah, for your interest, yeah, that's a good good word for that. Dorito says, I'm so sorry about the Zero Aura. I'm gonna release it right away after the battle. No problem, Dorito. It's a difficult thing there to know with which Pokemon are legit or not, but typically if Pokemon are easily given to you, that doesn't make sense for them to be easily given to you, then that's typically a good sign that it has been hacked. Because, for example, with my shiny Togekiss that I spent, what? The first one was 1400 eggs. I don't remember what the second one was, but no one's gonna hatch 1400 eggs for a shiny Togepi, train it up to a battle ready condition, and then just trade it away for a Master Ball. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So that's typically my recommendation. Alright, Iron Defense. Corvic Knight, OP. Let's see if we can do this. It's 1 Corvic Knight against 5 Pokemon of Dorito chance. Blackout says, anyone want a battle? Of course, if anyone would be interested in having battles, just drop battle codes in the live chat. You can also just wait around until I drop a code, and then if you don't get connected with me, you can have the battle with whomever you get connected to. Legal says, do you have an own tempo Rockruff? There are a few people who have offered own tempo Rockruff in this live chat, and so if that doesn't work somehow, I would recommend you to head over to the NPCHQ Discord server. An invite link to that is in the video description. And basically, we have a whole trade structure set up for Sword and Shield. It's easy to find the trade chat request DLC Pokemon, and people are trading Rockruffs like mad there, so if you head over there, you have a very good chance of getting one. YouTube says, Nirth, I found a Zero Aura yesterday. Ooh, I hope you won the raid so that you can participate in the event. And today we got some info on the fact that we had indeed had 1.5 million trainers participate in those events. And actually, I wonder, it seems like the music is a little loud, maybe? Oh, it's just the Dynamax. I got confused. I was like, ooh, that's not looking good. But yeah, if the music somehow is a little too loud, I can take it a little down. I don't know. It seems like no one's complained about it yet, so it's fine. Yeah, thank you very much for the battle, Grace. You definitely crushed me there. You had a lot of strong Pokemon, and then I appreciate your take on the Zero Aura. They're just gonna release it and forget about it. So next battle is up. I'm gonna post a new link code in the chat. Let's set that link code. This time I'm gonna do something weird like this. There we go. And then we got 1340. 1340. There we go. All right. Nicole says, how much longer are you streaming, Daniel? I'd love to try a battle if we have time. So in this live stream, I have just decided to do everything random, but I can send you a message at some point, and then we can just have a battle. Then it may be the case that at some point I'll do a YouTube members viewer battle kind of live stream, but I think for you and me it's the easiest to just connect whenever you have time. Though how I've decided to do it now is that at 9 p.m. I have a hard exit, so this is likely to be the last battle. They last for 20 minutes. Now it's 8:43, so I'll have to be quick here. But then, yeah, So there will be more viewer battles like this in the future. You are likely to be given a chance, especially if you show up early, though, as I've said, there have been about 40 to 60 people here consistently now for soon 2 hours, and it's been very fun. I'm very glad that I've been... Oh, for real? Did we get connected? I think we did. Oh, that's perfect. Nicole, the champ. That's epic. I'm hyped. This is gonna be fun, Nicole. Yes, you were very lucky. There are a lot of people searching that code right now. Good job. Okay, Flipside says, I'm off now. Get to catch up, but I need to go. Bye and good luck with your battles. Ooh, right. I need to do those jumps real quick before you go. I'm gonna do it fast as heck. Okay, I just need to add my Pokemon, all 6 of them, and then I'll do those jumps. And I hope you have a great time with the rest of your day, Flipside. And then I'm sure we'll chat at some point, either in either of the Discords or at some point if you're up to it. And then, yeah, just wish you a great day and thank you very much for dropping by. All right, well, it just said like communication has ended or something. Yeah, typically there are a lot of people trying to battle. So Nicole has a Gengar, a Dragapult, a Ninetales, a Vaporeon, Gudra, and Glaceon. Man, I really like your team. It looks very cool. A lot of interesting Pokemon. I would like to send out my evolutions first. The Espeon. Yeah, I'm surprised too. This was perfect. Alright, so I am going to do those 10 jumps for Flipside. He is a patron. He fired off his 40 months patron notification for anyone who's new, so that it's just like, what's he doing? He's jumping in the background. But basically, this is a way for me to say thank you for anyone who is a patron of the channel. Every month they are a patron. There's another month added to it all. So yeah, I did 30 jumps throughout this live stream, and I got about 10 left. So yeah, I got exactly 10 left. So let's do it. I got 36 seconds. Thank you very much, Flipside, for being a patron for 40 months. Ooh, a donation. We need some donation hype in the chat, everyone. Chief Ray says, I love your content and personality. Ooh, that warms my heart. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. That made me very happy with your message. I try my best. Need to catch my breath here, but man, I really try to make short, precise, and helpful video guides. It's very important to me, and I also try my best at building the community over on Discord. We got 17,000 members. Not everyone is active at all times and all that, but it's a lot of people there, and yeah, especially now that it's summertime and just moved a lot of things, I'm just gonna keep this up for a good while, and it's very, very appreciated with your support. So thank you very much, Chief Ray. Very much appreciated. So this battle against Nicole was very exciting, and man, you got a cool style. I bet those were some of the new clothes with the DLC. I personally haven't gone to the fashion boutiques yet, but I look forward to it. Yes, right. We have emojis. I forgot about that. So anyone who is a YouTube member of this channel can use a series of emotes. Let's just show them off like this. Essentially, ooh, the shiny Gengar. That's gonna look so sick if it's G-Max. Right, I saw the question. So, what did you think of the Pokemon presentation today? I got this question in the beginning of the live stream, but I'm very happy to repeat it. I personally was very surprised. Like, well, looking at the past, maybe not so much, but it kind of is surprising every time you see a new Pokemon announcement. They didn't promise like a massive Sinnoh remake with like everything everyone has ever wanted. It was just, we got an announcement that we feel is interesting to put a week ahead so that it gets some attention. And they did announce the Tencent collaboration last year. And so, personally, about the game itself, I have never been, I've never played League of Legends like properly. I know a little bit about what it is, but yeah, I'm very new to that kind of game concept. So, one thing that I was explained earlier today when I was in a live voice chat with Michael, Darth Shiftry, in the NPC Versus, we're watching the trailer together and just having a chat about it. He was a little used to League of Legends, and he said that essentially what he is hoping with this new game is that each Pokemon that you can play has a lot of different strategies and things you can do with it, to make it so that there are essentially an infinite amount of encounters you can have and strategies that you can play in the game. And that it on surface level, it might look like this game does not have that same depth as League of Legends, but it is a Pokemon game, so we'll see what happens with it. The next Pokemon I'd like to send in is... people always complain about the Togekiss, but let's go for... Nah, I feel like Corvic Knight needs a proper appreciation here, so... Pokemon trainer Daniel says, Nirth, my Discord name is Pika. Ooh, so if you head over to the NPC HQ Discord server, there's an invite link in the video description. Then you're very welcome to hang out there. It's free access, and now that you have the YouTube membership as well, you will have access to the NIRTHEART's chat. I'm a little more available there than elsewhere, so you can look forward to that. Thinking, well, it's a Vaporeon. That's a bad switch. I need to send in my smoothie. Linus says, were you recording a video earlier or something? I mean, in voice chat? So my original plan was to just record, because I was unsure if it... Because the tags of the Japanese scheduled live event said Let's Go, and I was like, man, are we getting Let's Go Johto? If that is the case, I would probably freak out, and I thought that would be funny to have on camera. And then when I saw it was the Tencent collaboration, then I was thinking, you know what, I'm probably not going to upload this. So I stopped the recording, jumped into voice chat, and talked some with Michael. He invited me over there, so that was fun. CV says, I've been playing MOBA games, and I'm pretty curious on how Pokemon Unite would turn out. It is pretty cool, though, with the crossplay. That was something that really excited me because, for one, you can get a lot more people introduced to Pokemon that way. And I can use my Switch. I love my Switch. Okay, Nicole says, it's the new jacket from the DLC. Man, I haven't looked in those boutiques yet. I'm very tempted to do it, like, literally right after the live stream. Just eat my dinner and check out the boutiques. Michael says, can somebody help me get a 5 or 6 IV4 in Ditto? I just realized that mine may be hacked. I'll give you a shiny 5 or 6 IV. You say Ditto. Right, it is very likely. One of those Pokemon are so valuable that no one who has them would just casually give them away. I am one of those who have it. A legit one, that is, because I have a Japanese save file. And during the Ditto event, one of my trusted members in the staff of the NPC HQ, he found a 6 IV Ditto raid, and we're like, man, this is our time. So I used the Japanese save file. I sent over a Togepi, even though I'm not even past the first gym. I sent over a Togepi to my main save file, candied it up, evolved it, did the whole thing, sent it back to the Japanese save file, and then I participated in his events, caught a few of those 6 IV shiny, not shiny, sorry, the 6 IV Japanese Dittos that are perfect for Masuda method, and yeah, that's one of the craziest things Pokemon has ever done, those Ditto raids. Linus says, I was wondering why the two of you were in the voice chat. Yeah, he's just yeah, Michael's great. He sent me a message saying he would be watching the live event and that I could come join the voice call if I was interested, and so I did. And then yeah, I'm likely to be connected to some of the voice chats in the Discords going forward. Right now I'm trying my best to figure things out here at home, and also to make videos. Still on the Isle of Armor, there are a lot of how-tos that I just I put off in favor of some other priorities like these live streams and whatnot. But yeah, so that's something to I'll look forward to. Pokemon trainer Daniel says, it said I don't have permission and I went to the YouTube member. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send you a friend request and then we can figure it out after the live stream. How about that? It may not be, like, it will not be right after, but it'll probably be tomorrow. At 9 PM, I just have a hard exit and I'm not online after that. Let's see if I can find you. I sent you a friend request, Pika. Legal asks, you guys are playing with no legendaries? That is the intention here, though sometimes people join with legendaries. That's fine too. I haven't really been all that strict on setting the rules, but going forward, after a few of these, once I've put together a proper team and I'm a little more focused on the battles, like, it takes a little bit of training to get used to looking at the chat, talking to everyone, having the battles and think. So it'll take me a few to get like back into this mode, but once I do, it's gonna be a lot of fun. In the old days with Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, I used to have an 80% win rate, so that was very fun. And then sometimes I would just get smacked by someone who's actually a great player in Pokemon, who also was able to just look at my team and just think like, okay, I see where the problem is. So Joel, hey, thank you for subscribing. I think that is a good time to just plug the subscribe button here on the channel, because essentially here on this channel I do these live streams where I battle you, the viewers. I also do shiny hunting live streams, as well as some live streams where I just breed Pokemon for competitive. Sometimes the live streams are also let's plays. I was about to say let's hunts, but let's plays various Pokemon games. And so next to those, I make the short and concise how-to videos that are made to help you on your adventures, as well as the more edited, lengthy videos on explaining various game mechanics. And so that is what you can expect from subscribing to this channel. Oh, yeah, I think Nicole is in the lead here. YouTube Corfmaker says, where do I have to put the code in? So if you have a Nintendo Switch Online and press Y to access the Y-COMM, then you press plus to connect to the internet, then you scroll down to link battles, and then you press plus again and set link code, and then you just paste in whatever link code I would put in the live chat. So Man says, I think that Pokemon Unite shouldn't have its own percent. Well, it's just a live trailer. It's people blowing it out of proportion and like having unrealistic expectations. We just got the Isle of Armor, a great DLC. The Crown Chandra is the next thing coming up. So to expect this in a remake or like a whole massive big game announcement just makes sense. Pokemon typically will announce their games like just a few months before, unless it's a brand new generation. Then it's like at the beginning of the year. So for that to be 1.5 years before, it just I don't buy it. Ooh, you just subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're on the way towards some subscribers. Let me have a look. I forgot. Is it 34? Yeah, think we're about to pass 34,000, which is a pretty big and a nice number. It would be cool to get 100,000 someday. I do think it is possible. It's just to grind it out and be a little more clear in my videos about what you can expect when you subscribe to the channel. Typically, I've just not ever mentioned it, not said anything about leaving a like if you enjoyed, because I personally find it very spammy the way a lot of other creators do it. It's like you click on a video, and I'm talking as a viewer here, you click on a video and it's literally like 2 minutes of just like an intro of something and like smash their like button. I know it's a little hypocritical maybe to be a YouTube content creator and just go all in and imitating people and like critiquing the whole smash the like, subscribe, and comment and share it with absolutely everyone, including your dog. At some point it gets a little too much. That was a little critiqueful, but I personally have tried at least. Ooh, that's my alarm. It's my hard exit. Let's have this battle and then I'll have to do a quick ending. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it, but a lot of my YouTube comments say something like, man, thank you very much for the short and precise how-to that gets straight to the point. Because it is the case that a lot of YouTube videos are very like, they drag them out. The longer the better, because the more ad revenue options you get. And so I know that I personally do take a cut on the ad revenue side when I make my videos literally a minute and just I pack all the relevant information within the first 25 seconds. But on the other side, I really respect you as the viewer, so I try to just make the best video I can for you. And then I take a leap of faith, and then yeah, you know. So Martin says, Nirth, I have a Ditto and a Japanese Litten. Does that increase my shiny chance for a shiny Litten? Yes, it does. So if it's your own Ditto, I can show you that quickly. Thank you very much for the battle, Nicole. I think you did a great job. And it was just fun. I liked your team, especially the evolutions. So that was also very surprising that we got to just connect randomly by that. And yeah, I'm quickly gonna I'm quickly gonna go over the Masuda method, how that works. So I have my game set to English. That means that when I go to the summary of my Pokemon, there will be no symbol showing me that these Pokemon are English, except the fact that their names are English. So all of a sudden, when I go over here to my Japanese Ditto, it says JPN, and that is a language mark. And so if you have one Pokemon with this language mark and another without it, that means that the Masuda method is in place, and you have an increased chance of hatching a shiny Pokemon. So essentially, if you have the shiny charm, which you get after completing the Pokedex, and you use the Masuda method when breeding, then all of a sudden there's a 1 in 512 chance of hatching a shiny Pokemon. So essentially that is the shiny charm and the Masuda method explained. So for this last bit here, I'm gonna jump to a very messed up version of my thing here. Let's see if I can do. Wait, I thought I had this ready, but apparently not. I'm sorry. Let's just drag this over here. And then the camera. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, great. Pokemon Trainer Daniel says, I gotta go now. Sorry, no problem. We're gonna end here in like a minute. So this is basically my goodbye to everyone. There will be more live streams coming up around the same time. It may not be tomorrow, but I'm trying to keep these regularly. So it's just to subscribe and turn on the bell if you want some notifications. And reliable notifications are to be had in the Discord, because there is a notification squad role that I can just tag and manually give you that notification. So that's the way to go. But yeah, good game, Nicole. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this live stream. And thank you very much to... I need to scroll up. I don't remember. I want to pronounce it properly. Thank you very much to Chief Ray for the $5 super chat. That was really kind of you, and especially the message here. I love your content and personality. That's something I appreciate because it's just one of those things. I try my best to put out as many video guides as I can, and most of what I do is free access, and without asking for things in most videos and everywhere, then people enjoy the free things, and that's fine. So whenever you come along and others like Nicole here with the NIRTHEART and chip in $1 or $2, like that really means a lot, because it's one step further to maybe being able to do this a little more often than part-time next to something, you know. And I don't think I can scroll further up, but I think it was Mega Man who became a NIRTHEART member in this live stream. So yeah, Pokemon Trainer Daniel says, I wonder what happens if you put the Nintendo Switch date to the day of the Crown Tundra. So basically it connects to the internet when it checks for that. So there's also no option of downloading the Crown Tundra at the moment. So yeah, it doesn't really work. Finn Moore, thank you very much for the live stream, Nirth. You're welcome. You are very welcome to come back at some point. These live streams are a lot of fun. Linus says, bye. I think my team will be ready by the next live stream, so hopefully I can get a battle. It will be random. If you see I battle you, it will be random. And then I recommend you, if you want a reliable chance to get a battle, patron is the way to go. I think this is just the best balance of things. Final Rush says, it was fun getting to battle you, man. I'll still make the PokePaste soon and send it to you guys. Thank you very much, Final. It was very fun battling you as well. Once I've had a few of these live streams and bred my Volcarona and gotten ready to really understand Gen 8 competitive. You said you were a little rusty. When you're up to snuff and like you're ready for things, I look forward to have another battle maybe. If you're up to it, that would be fun. But yeah, awesome person. Goodbye, mate. Thank you very much for coming to the live stream. Stephen Clark says, hi, Nirth. I've been enjoying Pokemon Cafe Mix. It's awesome. Ooh, I haven't downloaded that. I'll have to try it out. Let's see. Ooh, finally done with the breeding of Porygon. Yeah, the event ticket. I have to go over that, but typically it is for... yeah, actually, Linus, you have done so many super chats in the past. I'll give it to you right away. So thank you everyone for coming to this live stream. I'm very glad that you decided to hang out, and for everyone who actually did my recommendation with just having that battle, if you're connected with someone else when you use my code and then have that battle, that's great, because then we can create that community here. So thank you everyone for coming, and then you're welcome to come back in the upcoming live streams now. And so I look forward to see you there. Goodbye.